everybody, Kevin Rantas here with Rantas Reviews. Very excited to share with you our post-assessment review of the DJI Mini 2 drone. I know this drone came out a while ago. Our review was initially going to be just an unboxing and hey, we got the new drone, but I like my reviews to be about assessing products, how quality they are, and potentially helping people pick out their next product. So I wanted to take some time on this one, keep the drone for a while, use it for a bunch of different practices. As you can see in this video, there's a lot of different drone footage that I've shot over the last year's time. So let me go ahead and dive in with you, product itself again, and what its most quality use cases are for. So this is the DJI Mini 2. This is the drone itself. I didn't do an overhead camera for it because you should have seen all the product stuff already in the first part of the video, but this is just to show you again what it looks like in my hand. It is very tiny. It's got a Quality Gimbal on it. Some of the product value propositions that are worth mentioning is you have the free-floating gimbal camera to where it can go up and down on its own. If you're using the little knob here in the back, the camera can track and stay very smooth what you're looking at. Batteries insert in the back. It's very quality and easy to use, but for this particular drone, I would recommend this drone for an individual who's looking at getting good cinematography shots, maybe an entry-level hobbyist. I think this cost me maybe around $700 for the Fly More kit. They do have an SE version, so one that's not quite as expensive, but still has a lot of the same prowess that the Mini 2 and Mini 3 have. But this controller allows you to go kind of up, down, forward, back on an XY axis. So again, good for hobbyists, good for people who are using them on the go. Wedding videographers, having one of these in your back pocket is going to be a really quality piece, but it is something that you have to take the time to learn, get FAA certified if you're really going to pursue it for business. No fly zones, no matter what drone you have, something you need to navigate and be able to learn how to get access and clearance to fly on a day. The Fly More kit provided me extra wings. I haven't replaced any yet. I have crashed twice, flew into a tree on the same day. Only time I've crashed so far, knock on wood. I like this controller because the top comes out, you put your phone in and you plug it in there and your screen becomes the camera that you're seeing what you're flying on. And the fact that this has sport mode, cinematic mode, and normal mode, I'm very happy with this purchase overall. Not just from a business perspective, but from a hobbyist. One key thing of advice I'd like to give people is it's gonna be intimidating until you take your first flight. If you've played video games in the past, if you're familiar with the joystick mechanism, you can get some really quality shots doing perfect circles around things, going from looking down to flying up and seeing what your target you're focusing on is. Elevated shots showing things from above, going up, down, left, and right. There's a lot of cool different shots you can do, a lot of capability with this drone, but I will say opportunities it has is it's not the fastest drone. While trying to catch things and stay up to them, you do lose camera quality because your camera's kind of like keeping up and it's not staying fully steady. So that cinematic mode is really the way that you're gonna get those quality shots. But the thing I like most about this drone is it's just easy. It's easy to learn, it's easy to use and set up, not overly complicated. You just set it up, make sure all your firmware is up to date, have clearance, fly in a fly zone, and you're good to go. You get some quality cinematic shots in 4K. It doesn't record audio, nor should it. And you can put an SD card right in the back. Everything's easily capturable. Look up some more in-depth videos on how to use them. I didn't really do any videos on how to use these drones. I just wanted to do this kind of assessment. I like talking from the consumer point of view. It's like, is this drone gonna be a worthwhile investment for me in what I'm doing? So for me, for video production, business, customers, clients, video production in general, this was a very good drone for me, but it is limited on some capability. Price point is probably my favorite part about it because it was less than $1,000 and you get some quality drone footage, and you can even technically fly indoors with this, but don't crash it, because if you do, I'm not liable. I'm just saying I've flown indoors and it's a pretty cool experience. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Rantas Reviews. Really hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, I'll see you on the next review.